Welcome back to the channel. My name's Tom, and today I'm taking a look at the CambridgeSide Mall in Cambridge, Massachusetts. The mall was opened in 1990, and it was actually one of the first urban enclosed malls in the entire United States. From the time the mall opened until 2017, the mall was known as CambridgeSide Galleria, but in 2017, for some reason, they decided to get rid of the Galleria part, and now it's just CambridgeSide. And they did a little bit more than just change the name of the mall. Based on some older photos I've seen, the mall used to be much more colorful. They had a lot of rainbow colored decorations and things like that, and now most of those seem to have been removed. And as you can see, it's pretty much just a white or beige aesthetic everywhere. I guess it's considered more sophisticated this way, but I definitely preferred the old look. So this is obviously the food court. It's pretty standard. You know, you got your Taco Bell, Burger King, Panda Express. You know, these are restaurants you see at pretty much every mall, so nothing special here. It's not someplace you would go out of your way to come to, I don't think. But if you're in the area, it's fine. And for those of you keeping score, this was filmed on a Tuesday around 3 o'clock or so. So obviously it's not going to be the busiest time of the day, but that's when I was in the area. Coming up on the left here behind this white wall used to be one of the entrances to Sears, and Sears closed in 2018. And don't forget, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and hit the notification bell. It really helps. Thanks. From what I've read online, this mall hasn't been doing too well for the past few years, like most malls. So in 2019, they actually closed the third floor. They moved all the tenants from the third floor down to the first and second, and they started converting the third floor into office space. And today you cannot access the third floor unless you work there, but they're actually turning it into a laboratory called Smart Labs, and it's set to open at some point in 2024. It's pretty impressive. So this is an example of a mixed-use mall where they're basically converting some of the old shopping mall area into business offices, laboratories, and all kinds of things other than shopping. In theory, that should help the mall financially, but I think the problem is if you convert too much of a mall into office space, it ceases to be a mall at some point. So hopefully that won't happen, and hopefully it'll just be the third floor that's converted. Another sign that the mall's not doing too well financially is the fact that there's currently only one anchor store, TJ Maxx. Originally there were 4 anchor stores, and up until recently you had Best Buy, which closed just last year in 2022, Macy's that closed in 2020, and Sears that closed in 2018. So that's not a good sign when, you know, 3/4 of your anchor stores are gone. As far as the type of stores in this mall go, I would say, in my opinion, that they're mid-range to upper mid-range stores. I wouldn't call this a high-end mall, like over at Copley Place where they have, you know, Tiffany, Balenciaga, that type of thing. There's definitely a lot of nice stores in here, but, you know, they're ones that I feel I could probably afford to shop at. So as I was doing research on this mall, I was looking for any signs of like major crime problems, any, you know, weird events that have happened here over the years. And really the only thing I could find, or the only thing that jumped out, was in 2018 some guy was arrested for taking over 50 cell phone pics of other guys in the bathroom. And that's about it. I didn't see really anything about a crime problem here as far as like robberies and anything like that. And security was fairly light. I did see a couple security guards in yellow vests, but not a lot, especially compared to other malls I've been to. And that's really not too surprising when you think about the area this mall is in. It's right next to the Science Center, just down the street from MIT, and not too far from Harvard. So it's a fairly safe area as far as I can tell. All right, so now let's head on up to the second floor. Straight ahead, these used to be the escalators to get up to the third floor, but as you can see, they're closed because of Smart Labs now being up there. Straight ahead, that used to be the entrance to Lechmere. That was there from 1990 to 1997. It then became Best Buy in 1998, and then Best Buy closed in 2022. And on the right there, that used to be the original entrance to TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx is still in the mall, they're just in a different location. Straight ahead, that used to be the entrance to Filene's from 1990 until 2006. And then in 2006, Filene's became Macy's, and then Macy's closed in 2020. If you watched my episode on Copley Place a few weeks ago, you remember I mentioned how in the episode of The Last of Us, they showed a shopping mall that was supposed to be in Boston. And I actually think this mall looks a lot more like that mall than Copley Place did, especially the pointed glass ceiling there. It's definitely not the same mall, but it's very similar. This blocked off section here used to be the other entrance to Macy's. Straight across is the only remaining anchor store, TJ Maxx, and from what I understand, that spot there used to be a Borders Books. This used to be another one of the entrances to Sears. Now let's take the elevator back down to the first floor and head on out. If any of you have ever been to this mall before, let me know in the comments. Do you like it? Is it a nice mall? Is it a dangerous mall? Do you have any good memories of the mall back in the 90s especially? If so, let me know in the comments. And there you have it. That's the CambridgeSide Mall in Cambridge, Massachusetts. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell. I do plan to have a lot more mall videos coming up, so I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.